I used to be Christina the West Coast Witch, and let me tell you, that past life came with some pretty wild stories. And I'm gonna tell you one in today's video. So as Christina the West Coast Witch, I was a conjure woman. I did hoodoo spell work for the public. Now, before I stepped out on the Christina the West Coast Witch platform, I was still practicing magic for others, but not on as large of a scale. Now, this was in 2015, and I had the most interesting dream. Don't check out. I realized that when people mention their dreams, especially someone you don't know, we instantly click out, whether it's mentally or physically. But my dream is actually a key to the whole story because I actually tapped into a very, very psychic realm within my dream. And my dream was able to predict me becoming a public root worker. I am from Salt Lake City, Utah, and when I was 21 years old, I moved to Southern California, the IE, if you're familiar with SoCal, okay? In my dream, I was in a park in Salt Lake City where a very well-dressed Latino businessman appeared in front of me. I'm talking about suited down, just suave, okay? Very handsome, well put together. And in his right hand, he was handing me a bankroll, $100 bills. I grabbed for the $100 bills, and in my other hand appeared a green 7-day candle. That same day, I started my YouTube channel as Christina the West Coast Witch, and I started getting clients the same day, paying me hundreds, if not thousands of dollars for spell work as a public root worker. Again, I was already doing root work for other people, but not on as grand of a scale as when I stepped out on the Christina the West Coast Witch platform. Now, I literally went from dreaming of making bankrolls to that same day making bankrolls. I'm talking about everybody wanted to give me money to do spell work as Christina the West Coast Witch, to the point where I got so booked, so busy that I had to stop offering spell work altogether. My OGs will know, they remember, oh, she was doing that work. She was doing them roots. And I backed up because it got to be too much. I completely surpassed that bankroll that the man gave me in my dream. Yeah, I didn't even have no subscribers, y'all. I wasn't even getting any views. But the people who were viewing me, they were coming and getting all kinds of products and services and readings and spell work from me. Now, keep in mind, I was doing root work on a lower level before that. So I had kind of the blueprint. The blueprint was there. But to the point where I was having 10, 20 people wanting me to do spell work for them a day, it wasn't like that. That came after I had that dream, okay? So I used to be Christina the West Coast Witch, and before I stepped out onto the Christina the West Coast Witch platform, I had a dream of a businessman handing me a big stack of, I will say, about $5,000 in all $100 bills, and a green novena candle, green 7-day candle in my next hand. And I started doing root work for people on a large level, well surpassing that bankroll that the man handed me in my dream. So that to me was a prophetic dream that my root work was getting ready to go to the next level, and that is what it did indeed, okay? And so I am now Cosmic Christina, and I have so many stories to talk about from when I was Christina the West Coast Witch. And that's what I want to do. The season of the witch is upon us, and I used to be Christina the West Coast Witch. And so I want to talk about when I used to be her, because she was that witch, okay? And so thank you all so much for watching, liking, and subscribing to the channel, because Christina the West Coast Witch 100% had a community. And so I'm calling as much of that community to this channel, okay? And we are cosmic over here. We're the cosmic ones. We're the cosmic people over here, okay? We are having cosmic conversations now. I also used to be Christina Evolved. That was a whole vibe as well. That's also a whole new series that'll be coming on this channel to come. So y'all stay tuned. We definitely have some really exciting content for the future. I will see y'all in the future.